Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over Origin Palkia and Dialga raid day and talking about some tips. We're going to go over counters and kind of things that you should do when you have or when you receive one of the signature move Origin Palkia and Dialga with Spatial Ren or Roar of Time, and they're not going to be guaranteed. So we're going to be talking about that as well as how you should be saving them for the remote trading that is going to be coming out sooner than later. All right, and we're going to be going over more details if you didn't miss my last video on the remote trading and how that's going to work. With that said, let's go ahead and hop right into this. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. All right, so we have the Ultra Unlock Origin raid day, which is going to be going down Sunday, August 10 at 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. So it's going to be the same day. It's a raid day, like your typical thing, right? Except with the Origin Palkia and Dialga. Bonuses, these are going to be free for everybody. Remote raid limit will increase to 20 from Saturday, August 9th at 2 p.m. until Saturday, August 10th at 8 p.m. PDT. Receive up to 5 additional free raid passes when you spin a photo disc at a gym for a total of 6. An increased chance to encounter shiny Dialga or Palkia origin forms in raids. Beautiful, you have a good chance to get one with a signature move. And then we do have 1.5 XP for the raids, and then an increased chance to receive a rare candy XL from the raids in person for level 31 and up trainers. So when you're in person, you're going to have a higher chance to get an XL candy in your bag, okay? That's going to be pretty awesome. Taking a look at the bonuses for the ticket, $4.99 or equivalent in your area, you're going to receive additional 8 raid passes, so up to 14. When you do spin a photo disc at a gym, you're going to have to use it, then you'll be able to spin it again, get another one, or at another gym. Simple as that. 1 rare candy XL awarded for each catch Origin Form Dialga or Origin Form Palkia for level 31 and up trainers, and then 3 times XP from the raids, times 2 starters from the raids. Amazing. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. If there's a day to play a raid day, it is going to be this for sure. All right, now the unfortunate news here, Origin Form Dialga encountered in raids may know the charge attack Roar of Time. Origin Form Palkia may know the charge attack Spatial Ren. May know, keyword may know. So I don't know what the chances are. We do have an increased chance for them to be shiny, but not for them to have this signature move, and it's not guaranteed. So this is going to be one of the reasons why you're going to want to hold on to a good amount of these for future remote trading, okay? Now let's go ahead and talk about the remote trading, and then we'll get into the counters and a few other things here. So if you did miss my other video, you will be allowed to, you're going to have a new best friend feature, or at least a new heart level. So you have best friends right now. It looks like you're going to have to go beyond that to best friend plus, so that you're going to be able to do these remote trades. That's going to be the whole gimmick around the remote trading, as well as I do believe have to be lucky. Maybe they don't have to be, but let's continue on here. There will be a limit on the daily remote trading, of course. And if you have an active trade up, basically you throw a Pokemon in there up against a friend remotely and it locks it in there. They probably have to look at it, confirm it, and then the trade goes through. But until it is confirmed from the other trainer, you will not be able to open up another trade with another trainer remotely. And then you need to be online to receive the trade offers. So essentially, you are offline. A friend and yourself had made a deal already. Whatever Pokemon for whatever Pokemon. They throw that particular Pokemon in there, and you are offline. Maybe you might get a notification on the top of your phone saying, hey, you have an active remote trade. They're not going to tell you the specific Pokemon, but when you log in, it'll show you the credentials of what's going on, what Pokemon it is, make sure everything's good to go. You push confirm, and then the trade will go through after you've logged in, confirmed it, and pushed OK. That's just how I think it's going to go down. So they didn't really say you have to be lucky friends, but they did say that you're just going to be a new friendship level that you're going to have to meet to actually do these remote trades. So it doesn't look like you'll have to be remote, but it's going to probably be best if you do it with a lucky friend. But it's all up to you, okay? Anyways, that is how the lucky trade remote is going to work worldwide when it does come out. It is probably going to be best to hold on to these Palkias and Dialgas Origin with the signature move and or shiny to make these trades in the future for people who need them, because they are going to be great Pokemon. All right, let's go ahead and go over the counters for Origin Dialga. Okay, so number 1 is going to be Mega Lucario, and then of course that is going to have Force Palm and Aura Sphere, Primal Groudon with Precipice Blades, Shadow Groudon with Precipice Blades, Do I really need to say the moves that you need? Lucario, regular, Terrakion, Mega Garchomp, Mega Heracross, Shadow Excadrill. That's going to be a good one. I'm going to use Shadow Excadrill. Keldeo, if you're one of the few people who actually put all your rare candies into that thing, which that'd be crazy if you did. Good for you. Landorus Theranform, Mega Blaziken, Shadow Conkeldurr, regular Groudon, Urshifu, and Shadow Rhyperior, and then the other Urshifu, water type. I'm pretty sure they're both the same. Oh, looks like the dark one's better, but yeah, if you have one of those powered up, then go for it, all right? And moving it on here, of course, not Eternatus, but that would be number 17. That's because Dialga is mixed with Steel type. That's why you're not seeing Mega Rayquaza on the top here. Mega Glade, Shadow Garchomp, regular Excadrill, Shadow Mamoswine with all ground moves, of course. Shadow Ursaluna with Rock Smash and High Horsepower, Conkeldurr, and then Hisuian Decidueye at 24. That is going to be for Origin Dialga, okay? All right, let's go ahead and move it on to Origin Palkia. Number one counter is going to, of course, be Mega Rayquaza. Eternatus is not out yet, but when it does, that'll be number 2. Shadow Dialga, if you've actually powered up one of those. Mega Gardevoir, Mega Garchomp, Mega Salamence, Dialga Origin itself, Palkia Origin itself. Number 9 is going to be Shadow Palkia. Number 10 is going to be regular Rayquaza, Mega Latios, Shadow Regigigas with Hidden Power Dragon. You're going to need Hidden Power Dragon. I would think, well, it's part water, so you're not going to really be super effective with Hidden Power Ice. So yeah, pretty much that's what you're going to be looking for, is that Hidden Power Dragon. If you have one of these Regigigas and you don't have the Hidden Power, you power it up and still want to use it, by all means, be my guest, right? Then we do have Kyurem Black, Shadow Salamence, Haxorus, Shadow Dragonite, 17, Shadow Latios, Mega Salamence, Regidrago, Dragapult, which is pretty awesome to see it on the list here. It's at 20, but still on the list. Regular Dialga, Shadow Garchomp, and then we do have Crown Zacian at 23, which is pretty crazy because of Metal Claw. I guess you can go with Psycho Cut, but it's not really what you want to do. Mega Latios, and then that's it. So, okay, if you're thinking, well, whoa, Crown Zacian and Zamazenta, that's still going to be pretty good. It will. More so Zacian Crown, because it's going to have that part fairy, and it's actually going to get stabbed from the fairy move. So you can definitely use that. And also remember to use your Crown Zacian's Adventure effect to boost your attack. Now, if you have a bunch of people, you don't really need to worry about it. But if you're running low on people and need a little bit of extra firepower, always consider that. It'll help you out quite a bit, okay? Especially if multiple people do have it going. But Zacian will definitely be a massive contender here, even though it's lower on the list, even for both of them. Quick Move's not doing very effective damage to both of them, and even up against Dialga Origin, you're not going to be super effective with your fairy move. You could go close combat, you do have that, it's up to you. Plus, if it has dragon moves, you'll have a massive resistance with the steel and fairy, so you definitely do have that on the table. I just wanted to put that out there because I already can see it in the comments. But Zacian, Crown, and Zamazenta, okay, do what you got to do. More so Crown Zacian, you can put it up the front, but also remember to use your adventure effect so you can do more damage, okay? So there's that. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at my collection here. First of all, I have 126 lucky friends, so whenever they do release the remote trading globally, I'm going to obviously have to bring up the friendship among these people for it to actually work, because like we've seen already through the data mine, there is going to be a new friendship level, Best Friend Plus. I don't know exactly what they're going to call it, but there will be a new heart level in which you're going to have to get there before you can actually do these remote trades globally. So just keep that in mind. When it came down to the first time these things were out, I was able to get, I do believe, like maybe 2 Dialga with the Roar of Time. I did go down the Palkia route, so that is going to, give you a little bit of an explanation as to why I didn't get that many. That's okay. I think I even traded one off, but one of my friends traded me a shiny background with the move, so I'm good to go. So thanks to him, that's awesome. And then of course I do have my Origin Palkia at 15, 14, 15. I have actually another one just like that I did get. Is that golden or a silver bottle cap worthy? Hard to say. It's pretty much a functional 100 almost, all right? I'm not even worried about it. I don't even think it'd be worth using a silver bottle cap which I do believe will just bring up 1 bar from 0 to 1, or 0 to 15 if needed, when they do release it. But that's what I have there. So yeah, a lot of people, and I went hard, okay? Yeah, there may be people that go harder than me. Sure, good for them. Great, fantastic. But that's not the majority of people, right? A lot of us do go hard when we get these events, but even if we do, we don't receive half of the good stuff that a lot of these content creators do, right? I don't know how this is working, why that's happening, but nonetheless, save these special moves, especially if they're shiny, obviously, so that you can use them to remote trade in the future once you do get your friends to Best Friend Plus, all right? Or if you're just going to be in the area with other people that need it, you don't have to wait for remote trading. Still going to be a great trade option to have in your inventory for sure. But there you have it, folks. This is going to be a massive day. Wow. Grinding from start to end as hard as possible. We have a great place that we're going to go to. It has a Mexican restaurant. Oh, shoot. We're going to be doing, oh, it's going to be great. Now, remember, these are legendary raids. We're not talking Dynamax. We're not talking Gigantamax. You are going to be able to do this with very few people, okay? It's not that big of a deal, so don't worry about it. You're not going to need a full 20 lobby of people. That just means you're going to be popping them off really quick. In which case, hopefully you have a whole bunch around you so you can just keep knocking them out. So this is going to be a great event. Make sure you don't miss it. And make sure you have fun, okay? So with that said, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, if you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.